Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. So, a week ago, I did a poll where, after hearing that Chris Evans and Lightyear director Angus MacLane decided to attack people on their critiques of Lightyear, saying that people who didn't like Lightyear are dinosaurs that will go extinct. And how MacLane said people need to get over their judgments of movies and their bigotries and whatnot. So I decided to do a poll, and I am thankful for every one of the 1,210 people who took part of this poll. It is a small sampling, however, it is enough to establish a baseline. Now, this tweet that I did, the quote tweets are 13 of them, and there are other people who gave other reasons, but for the most part, 44% says, as you can clearly see, Tim Allen was not the voice. That was why they didn't go see Lightyear. The second part of it was that it's not a Toy Story movie. If you're doing a movie like Lightyear, or about Buzz Lightyear, you should make it a Toy Story movie, using the same Pixar animation as the Toy Story movies. The Gay Kiss had 15.8%. Now, yes, that does seem to piss people off, and that does seem to lend a little bit of credence. Sure, there are some people who may be bigoted. I'm not saying that the ones who chose this kiss or who chose this option are bigoted. I am simply saying that maybe you guys shouldn't make a movie preaching to kids when it's not your job to do so. Maybe you should let parents teach their kids about things and not put that stuff in the children's movies. And the lowest our vote was Chris Evans as Lightyear. That just only speaks that 8% out of this 1,210 people didn't think that Chris Evans was a good choice for Lightyear. For many people, myself included, Tim Allen will, or is, and always will be Buzz Lightyear. And having anyone else voice him just doesn't make sense to me. I wasn't personally, I was not interested in this movie if Tim Allen wasn't a part of it. Not to mention, it is Disney. And yes, I will also admit, I do not like identity politics in a film. Now, I did not personally see Lightyear, so I cannot say anything on it as a part of its own, or of the content that it gave out. However, I will go over some of the quote tweets and the comments of this poll to lend further evidence against Angus MacLane and Chris Evans. But you need an all of the above. Yes, however, Twitter only offers 4 options. So yes, all of the above. Tim Allen's not the voice, Chris Evans as Lightyear. That was actually one of the things that I heard a lot of in the comment section. A lot of people were saying you need an all of the above, or another large option that wasn't put up there, they didn't care enough to see the movie or bring their kids. Because honestly, nobody asked for a Buzz Lightyear movie. Or Riot Kitty, a friend of mine, I'm going to say that it's because it's not really a Toy Story movie. That's a good point. Despite being based off of a Toy Story character, even fans, I think, would see this as a stranger in its own franchise. Good point. What is Lightyear? A friend of mine, Stig Kenobi, shout out to you, Stig. I can't answer. Simply, I don't watch many 3D animated movies. It isn't a genre I've watched much at all. So basically, he didn't care much enough to see it. Number 5, not interested whatsoever from AFK Bard. Why isn't there an option for don't care? Why is it sucks not an option? Well, there you go. Not a fan. The main reason is that Disney openly went to war with the state of Florida and conservative families earlier this year, although everything else also contributed. I don't know anyone who cared about the gay kiss, but when Chris Evans started calling people dinosaurs for their religion, well, that riled people up. So yeah, Neanderthal here is not exactly wrong, Chris. When you insult people, the potential consumers of your product, that tends to turn people off. Let me just wash this down. I was mostly guessing all of the above, to be honest. Well, nearest cinema is 30 miles. Or to me, it's 30 miles. Average movie for a family of 4 plus concessions is about $60 to $80. But my 4 to 5 gallons of gas to get there and back, plus 1 hour round trip, plus 15 minutes of trailer. So yeah, not worth my money or my time. Yeah, that is true. We are in a recession right now. So yeah, prices are up. People can't afford to go to the theaters right now. The fact that 13% of the people who voted for Kiss is hilarious for me, who gives a shit. It lasted like 2 seconds. And I answered this person too, who happens to be sometimes a troll on my page. Well, it seems the prevailing reason is not what many people thought, or what Chris Evans and the director were thinking. They both claimed it's trolls that are biased against the LGBTQ community. Tim Allen. It's Disney garbage is the correct answer. Yes, Disney has been producing many movies that are not as good as they once were because they're afraid of offending people. Or they're not afraid of offending people if it's people that they don't agree with. I said Tim Allen since that's the biggest of those four to me, but between money and my time, a movie to be something has to be something I really want to see. Nothing about Lightyear interested me. There you go. Not that I have a problem with Chris Evans' Buzz, even a younger one, but not having Tim Allen in the movie at all is a massive slap in the face. None of the above. I'm an adult and I don't pay to see children's movies in theaters. Good one from Nate or from Nerd with a Cigar. I will wait till I'm babysitting or cleaning my house or something. But I voted not a Toy Story movie because it's not, and I had no interest in this movie from the start. Hope you don't mind the plug. Well, that's a plug, so it's not really pertinent. The Tim Allen snub, but more importantly, the direct smack in the face to the fans with Chris Evans threatening people that if they don't see it, they are bigots, and the purposeful snub by Disney of families all the world over by using a child movie for their political grandstand. So yes, identity politics happens to play a role of why people didn't go to see this movie. This movie, from what I hear, is a massive flop. A lot of people are saying, well, it made back its budget. No, it didn't. Just because a movie makes the same amount of money as the budget in the box office does not mean that they have made all of the money back to break even. You have to take into account marketing. You also have to take into account that there's a cut of that earnings in the box office that doesn't go straight to the box office. People have to be paid for their work. So yeah, just because it made back its perceived budget does not mean it broke even. It has to make, I believe, $500 million, I believe, to break even. None of the above. I didn't see a cause, or I didn't see it because I lost faith, or all faith in the writers of Disney. I felt that they would have blown out some aspect of the movie, and they did. The movie is all about that, such as it's not Star Command, it's the Colonial Rangers. The gay kiss, it's a kid movie, etc. Because it's not paying to watch, or because I'm not paying to watch that stuff. It's a cartoon. If it had just been like Toy Story with Tim Allen, it might have done better. It goes on and on, folks. Different reasons, I don't care button, lack of good marketing and releasing so close to Jurassic World Dominion. That's also another problem with it. I'm glad this gives me confirmation bias. Ha ha ha. Everyone was saying how these people are bigots for not wanting to see the Lightyear movie because of the gay kiss. I don't really care about that. The moment I saw Tim Allen wasn't in the movie, I was out. I don't think that Disney fully realizes just how loved Tim Allen really is. I love Tim Allen as the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the original 3 Toy Story movies. I didn't see the 4th one because I honestly thought that Toy Story 3 had an epic conclusion and Toy Story 4 was nothing more than a soulless cash grab. I don't care about Toy Story at all. Saw the first one and it's a cute movie, don't understand the appeal or the following. I would have voted couldn't care less about the movie or fuck Disney. Because I'm done with Disney, because their portrayal of Buzz was the total opposite of who he actually was, but they need him to be a fuck up to push their agenda. Main character wasn't himself, so I was out. All the woke shit just gave me a reason to laugh. I mean, these are all the reasons, folks. All the reasons that Chris Evans and Angus MacLane, who blocked me on Twitter because he's afraid of this video, these are all the reasons that they don't want to read. It's not because people are bigoted. That's one of the lowest voted on the poll. That's the second lowest voted on the poll. And yet, they were so sure that it's because people are bigoted against the LGBTQ community. No. It's because Disney didn't even approach Tim Allen for this film. Didn't even approach him for this film. And instead chose somebody who is a decent actor in his own right. Chris Evans, I will say this. You are a decent actor in your own right. You did a good job in Knives Out. You did a good job in Captain America movies and the Avengers movies. However, your personal biases and your personal attacks against people all over Twitter is what is turning people off from you. You are outing yourself as a massive bigoted individual off screen. And that is why people are turning away from even your earlier works. I think you are a great actor in your own right. I think you are a brilliant actor in your own right. However, your off-screen actions are making people very, well, they don't like you. Let's just say that. Also, it's not the solitary kiss, it's the entire thrust of the movie. Apparently, there's somebody who saw it. No connection to the Toy Story movies other than as backstory, which was only emphasized when Tim Allen wasn't the voice actor. SJW stuff was completely trivial, non-issue for me. There you go. I mean, this is all where it is, folks. I'm still waiting for a physical media answer. I'll tack that one. I don't know, Pixar movies haven't been that good lately. These are all honest answers, folks. Honest answers for the question of, why didn't people go see Lightyear? I mean, like I said, Chris Evans, good actor in his own right. Did brilliant in Captain America and whatnot. I actually liked him in the movie Push, too, because he was actually pretty good in that movie. But his off-screen behavior tends to rub people the wrong way. And he's even said he doesn't care if he alienates his fans. And that's all well and good. But you gotta remember, Chris, those fans were your breadwinners. They're the ones who's putting food on your table. Now, you can do all these other things that you want. And you can keep throwing insults at fans. But just so you know, we are the ones who are still going to put money on your table. And I, myself, and many others are going to be out there reporting on your insult throwing when it comes out. That's the thing about my channel. I report on the controversies of entertainment, and I report on movies and movie reviews. That's what I do. So if you are out there throwing bigoted remarks at people, I will report on it, because people need to know exactly what you think of them. And you know what? A lot of people who I've talked to, not just on Twitter, but around, they're saying he does seem to be quite the asshole. And they lost interest in you. Word of mouth will get around. Maybe you should actually treat people with a little bit more respect and whatnot. Now, yes, there's a gay kiss in this movie. I don't care. What's the point of a gay kiss in a kid's movie? When I saw The Rise of Palpatine, not The Rise of Skywalker, because Rey is a Palpatine, and they had that kiss, there was a kid talking to her mom, why is she kissing a woman or an older woman like that? That made the parent uncomfortable because she hadn't taught her kids about that yet. That kid was only 4. You got to think about this, Chris and Angus, who's blocked me because he's a coward. A lowly YouTuber like me is blocked because he's afraid of what I'm saying in this video. Anyway, folks, those are my thoughts on this. Angus MacLane, Chris Evans, you both couldn't handle what I had to say about this movie or this poll. I honestly have no intention of seeing Lightyear myself. If I was able to vote on my own poll, I would have said Tim Allen's not the voice. The other stuff weren't really much of a importance to me, but I put the top reasons as the options. Anyway, folks, that's going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be kind to, or if you are giving any comments about Chris Evans or Angus MacLane, we don't need any more hatred about it. We need to let them know, however, that people are kind of turned off when they attack fans or potential fans. Anyway, folks, let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.